Hello all. My name is Karthik, and I am with this data making. We just try to teach what to say data science and data engineering subjects to the world. So, like a few days before, like while we were talking with few people, like corporate people, like they just said, like we would like to understand the terms, what all this data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning mean. Like for us, okay, it's normal. We have done projects and all those stuff, but for them, yeah, like it is something weird and something even sorcery or something like that. So, like I just thought, okay, why not I put slides in it so that like people will know what it is. Possibly, not only the students who want to read it, possibly even the parents will understand it and all those things, or possibly even the companies like that want to bring in this sorcery called data science into their organization and know how it'll help them grow, can understand something like that. So this is a term explanation video. So I've just put some slides and I'll just explain it. So what is data science? It's nothing but art of understanding data. So or like yeah, you become so good at it. Like for example, in our country, India, people are so good at cricket. They will tell how Dhoni should play, how Sachin Tendulkar should play. So they are kind of scientists, right? So at what to say, at the heat of the moment, Dhoni might miss it, Tendulkar might miss it, or Kohli might miss it, but people will know. So it makes very tough job for them, but our people can say what should have been done right or wrong or something like that. So analyzing thing and analyzing data and not knowing it, and that's actually data science, nothing else. So basically that's it. Okay, so nothing else. And okay, so let's see what. Yeah, like you two are a data scientist, so I'll prove how. So that's how. Like you are data scientist, but yeah, you can say how the Tendulkar should play, how this guy should bowl, and how Dhoni should play. So you two are a data scientist, whether you know or not. And I just have sample data. It's not a real data. It's just made up data, right? So I have, let's say, like you get some data from e-commerce website. So they say the data is about two people, A and B, right? So A gets rupees 4,000 of clothing and B gets rupees 10,000 of clothing. Let's say it's in a year, okay, right? And A gets like 1,200 rupees of cosmetics a year, and this one gets 3,600 rupees of cosmetics. And A gets like 5,000 rupees of gaming mouse, B doesn't get it. Okay, so just imagine like this is from some online, what to say, website that sells stuff, right? So that's the thing. So which one is a boy and which one is a girl? So I just ask. So if you say B is a girl and A is a boy, yeah, even my thought align with it. So the thing is like girls spend more on cosmetic and all those things, clothing, and boys spend more on adventure, gaming, and all those things and all those stuff. So the question is, how do you know it, right? So I've just put a graph over here. So the y-axis is looks. So from bottom to top is looks, and the x-axis is games. So like that is the game spending. So almost at the leftmost is zero game spending, and at the rightmost is very high game spending, and at the bottommost is the spending on looks. It's almost zero, and the top is the highest, right? So we need to. So like if you just cluster the data, so what I've put like flowers and all those stuff, those are the things. Those will be the spending. What to say? Habit of girls, like very high on looks, very low on games. So, and if you look at this cluster having this rockets, skulls, and all those stuff, that might be the spending habits of boys. So, very high on games, possibly very less on looks. So, possibly, yeah, like times are changing, and even boys can be spending on looks, girls can be spending on games. Who knows? But according to me, like the kind of way I was brought up, like this is what I would think, right? So that's the thing. And so yeah, so with data you can kind of predict, you can just cluster stuff and all those things. So just by seeing, like you just said, like okay, like this could be a boy, this could be a girl. So how did you know it? Like so you need to answer how, right? Like, how do you know it? So you just observe behaviors, like right from your childhood, like looking at your mother, father, sister, brother, or friends, and you just observe the behavior, like, and you just generalized it, and now you're predicting it. So you just do it unconsciously, like almost like you're so good at it. Our brains are so good at it, and you just do it unconsciously. But trying to tell machines how to do, that's data science, right? And okay, so why data science is becoming a hot topic now? So that needs to be said. Like, why not? It was a hot topic before. So number one is like we are having lots of data sources: Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, Wikipedia, just to name a few. Like, and we have a lot of video sources, TikTok, and all those stuff. Of course, TikTok is banned in India right now. I hope, yeah, we live in a free nation that allows everything. But yeah, TikTok is banned, but there are also other video platforms like YouTube and all those stuff, like putting lots of videos, like countless hours of videos every day and all those things. So you have a lot of data sources. So I'm just telling, what I've put over here is just textual data source, okay? And they themselves are so huge, right? So possibly if you want to know about a friend or a company or something, just following them on these channels or going and reading a Wikipedia article or something like that, I think that will give you a lot of information. So that's how it is. So we have a lot of data sources. And next is today we have a lot of computing, like GeForce GTX card, like or something similar, is having, I don't know, I just saw it in infographic, like it's having more compute kind of computing power like a supercomputer in 2001. So this card is just one unit you'll plug into a computer. You can plug in like possibly two or three cards, and it's equivalent to a supercomputer in 2001. And I'm not surprised, because what was supercomputer in 1985 was a computer in 2000 or something like that. So I'm not surprised or something like that. So computing is just growing exponentially, and people are somehow finding ways to crunch more and more numbers. So that's how it is. So we have lots of computing, and storage has become really cheap. Like, this is the picture I just took it from the internet, and left side you will just see like IBM is loading a 5 MB a hard disk into a plane. Okay, look at the size of people and look at the size of 5 MB hard disk. And right is a small memory card that you can put it in your cell phone. That's 128 GB. So one okay, so 1000 MB is a GB. So that itself like 200 times. And this is 128 into 200 times. So what is 100 into 200? So at least 20,000 times more. Like, what's on the right, and look, you can just put it on your mobile phone, so that can fit into the pocket of any one of the guys standing in that thing, like the plane or beneath the plane or something like that, right? So that's the thing. Okay, so with so much of power and all those stuff, we can start to teach. We can hope that okay, computers can process this data and come up with some stuff. So that is data science. Okay, so now let's go to machine learning. So this is computers predicting outcomes. So machine learning is a part of data science. Like, you have a lot of data, and usually, what machine learning is, okay, according to my understanding, it is just collection of libraries that will take in data and predict something. So that is actually a machine learning. So set of libraries that will make computer take data, and it will form some kind of algorithm. And let's say like you give lot of stuff like this, okay, and a computer will deduce that okay, if clothing price goes near 10,000, then that's a girl, right? Or if gaming price goes near 5,000, it's a boy, right? So if you give a lot of data to a computer, then the computer will think, what to say, uh, these things are, what to say, boy and girl and all those stuff. So that's the thing. And why do we need this machine learning libraries? Okay, so why do we need them and all those stuff? So okay, we can program like if the thermostat is above this thing, then it's hot, then it's cold. Turn on the AC and all those stuff. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, but imagine like I don't know how many of you watching this video are programmers, but if I just give you pictures and say Uh, Tell me which is orange and which is apple. So how do you just know intuitively which is orange and which is apple? Like your brain knows, but how will you program a computer? If you're a programmer, you'll know the difficulty. Like you're just your boss just tells, okay, if I give two pictures, you just tell me whether it's apple or orange. So how you will program a computer? So it's very hard. Okay, you might say, okay, orange is orange and apple is red, or okay, what if it's a green apple? And what if the pictures are black and white? So you can identify orange and apple even the picture is black and white. So that's how it is. What if the pictures are of different sizes? What if the Okay, what if the orange is not right? Okay, if it's not at all orange, like still it's you should say it's orange, right? So all these things can be trained now. Like you can throw thousands of orange or millions of oranges images and millions of apples images to a computer, and the computer will learn today. So those kind of machine learning libraries are available. So now let me come to what is artificial intelligence. So like machine learning, it's just very narrow thing. Like okay, and something like that. And artificial intelligence is also a narrow thing, but it's like you telling the world, look, my computer has some intelligence. So, for example, like one of the things that shook the world was this thing. Like the person you see on the left is Gary Kasparov. He's Soviet, and yeah, after that, yeah, Russian guy. Like he's number one in chess, and nobody was able to beat him. In a very consistent way. But right side is Deep Blue. Like that's actually a computer designed by IBM. So the guy sitting is the IBM staff, I think. So he will enter Gary Kasparov's move into a computer terminal, and Deep Blue will say like, okay, do the next move, and he will move for the Deep Blue. So this setup was done so that Gary Kasparov feels at home, like playing another player or something like that. And in this, Gary Kasparov lost, right? So that's it. So finally today, if you ask who's the number one chess player on this planet, it's a computer. It's no longer human, right? So that's how it is. And IBM has done a lot of things today. Like IBM has put like IBM Watson, that's one Jeopardy, and not only IBM, there's another company called DeepMind that has cracked the game of Go. Like today, the Go champion is not a human; it's a computer. So artificial intelligence is saying to the world, look, my computer is smarter than a human. So that's the thing. So you can say, yeah, machine learning, artificial intelligence are same. Yeah, of course, different terms. That's it, right? So okay. So when do you say something is a real intelligence or something? Let's say I just type hi in chat window and I just get reply as hello. Can you say whether the hello is generated by human or a computer? You don't know. But yeah, if you can chat more, you can say. But initially, you don't know. So Turing says like if you're unable to say like whether it's by human or by a machine, then that machine is intelligent. Okay, so at least for a brief period, at least for one line of chat, you can say a machine is intelligent. This can be very easily programmed. If you just put hi, hello, then reply hello. That's it. So this can be programmed very easily, but that's what Turing test says. But yeah, like playing chess and all, it's a higher order of intelligence in machines. So and they are evolving fast, like 10,000 times faster than normal biological evolution. That's the speed of the evolution. So and it's almost exponential. Like it grows really fast. So like long back it was 10,000 times. So I don't know like what's true, and we are using artificial intelligence to grow artificial intelligence. So that's it. So yeah, applications are a lot. Okay, so I've just put this slide applications. So applications are a lot, and even I can just come up with applications. So like me, rather than just sitting here and telling people what data science is, uh, what if I can tell my computer, come up with a presentation so that like people will know what data science is, and rather than me telling, a computer will just generate all these slides and what to say, tell it to you. But yeah, that's far away, but yeah, that's how it is. So, and there are a lot of things like today, part of doctors' diagnosis has been replaced by data science. Skin cancer has been replaced by data science and all those stuff. So, of course, we have driverless cars, but the thing is, we have just scratched the surface. That's true. So it's a multi-trillion dollar industry, right? So, and yeah, another application is like, yeah, this is parking slot. Like, come on. So in parking slot, like rather than you just taking a parking slot image and programming like how many cars can you park, just imagine you just put a camera to any place and the computer says so many slots are free, so many slots are available. Then you can just put it to a web page where you can, or any GPS system, that is navigation system, that will know where a car can be parked. So that will be a very, very useful application. So you can just accomplish it with just one camera and a computer, right? So all you just need to do is give trillions of, sorry, not trillions, thousands of images to a computer and say how many parking slots are available. And the next time computer encounters something similar, it will say like, okay, now so many slots are available and so on and so forth. It is possible, right? So okay, so what I'm just saying is like all these are like narrow intelligence, very, very narrow, like just parking, just go and just Jeopardy, cracking Jeopardy and all those stuff. These are all very, very narrow intelligence. So the holy grail is like it is called broad intelligence. I'm able to do a lot of stuff. I'm able to edit videos, I'm able to code, and what to say, I'm able to talk with client, and I'm able to tell people like I'm a tech guy, but I'm able to put a video so that like non-techies can understand what data science is and all those stuff. So I'm able to do a lot of broad stuff. Okay, so possibly I might not beat a computer in chess. Okay, but I can play chess to a limit, but there is a broad intelligence. So, what we are trying to accomplish as data scientists or AI experts is the intelligence should be broad as well as deep, like so that like computer can do super stuff than us and all those things. Some people fear that okay, this will make computer take over humanity, planet Earth, and it'll just squash us out, just like we are squashing out mosquitoes or something. There is a possibility for that. I'm not denying no, but you can also put empathy in computers and all those stuff. So they might not kill us entirely. So like yeah. So this in okay, if you see in Eastern cultures like okay, Japan and all these machines, intelligence and computers like something that aids humanity and friends of humanity. If you see what to say, US culture or Western culture, they think like okay, all these machines and intelligence that'll destroy humans, right? So it all depends on the view. We in India are somewhere like in between or all those stuff. Okay, so that's how it is. But yeah, so okay, that's the US view. But I like to believe like okay, artificial intelligence will aid humanity in the future. So okay, yeah, what's Python? So whenever you just I can't just speak to a computer and say like okay, hey, put a presentation and so that the world will know about data science, right? So Python is a language which I use to speak to computers to tell something, to tell it to do something. So that's what it is. I won't say more dialect because dialect means computers should also speak with me. Python is just more like humans speaking with computers, and computers speaks to us back with some other thing. It says your program is error or it's running properly, and this is the output. So our computer doesn't speak Python back to us. So Python is a language just like English or whatever language, but you can use it with computers. You can talk to computers, right? Yeah, and in data science, you might have heard a thing called Pandas. So what it is? So usually things around tabular data. I showed you, right? Like this is spending habits of A and B and all this stuff. That was a tabular data. So Pandas is used to visualize, query, and tabular data so that humans can understand better, right? And even process tabular data. Like it is used for that, and it's written on top of Python and all those things. And there's a thing called Numpy. Python is very, very slow programming language. So what people have done is like they have taken very fast numerical calculation libraries, I think written in C or Fortran or both or something like that, wrap Python around it and put it as Numpy. So even though you write as Python, it will be executed as very efficient code in your computer so that it's really fast. Otherwise, Python is very slow. You can't do data science with pure Python, right? So that's how it is. And what's a neural network? Yeah, okay. This is a very interesting topic. Like our human brain has been modeled in a way like where They're very, very small units called neurons, and they fire electrical signals between them. And this firing of electrical signals create what to say everything like emotions, feelings, and all the stuff. They also drive outputs out, like me talking to this in front of this camera, and what to say, me getting right now inputs like I'm just looking at the environment, and I'm just talking and all those things. So neural network is something you're just trying to build an intelligent system that's very much like a human brain. So that's neural network, right? So that's what it is, right? And PyTorch is a library to create neural networks. There are other libraries too, but I feel PyTorch is good, and that's the thing. Yeah, you can explore other libraries also. So this is what we teach in data making. So that's the thing. Yeah, there's another thing called natural language processing. So I'm not into it very much, but yeah, I can do small projects in that. So like natural language processing is like nothing like just imagine a chatbot. Like you just today in many websites, like you just go and very annoyingly, like rather than speaking with humans or what to say, you just type hi and I just have this query and something automatic says that's actually a chatbot that uses natural language processing, and of course the technology is not developed enough. That's why we are not getting any convincing reply. They are not trained well enough and all those things. Not all situations are thought about. So I said, this is some WhatsApp chat. I just found it on the internet. I'm just putting it over here so that it's funny, right? So, but yeah, a very well trained natural language processing system should be able to do something like this. Possibly, yeah, natural language processing should also need to reach a very broad intelligence. So, its intelligence is very narrow today. So, that's what it is. Okay, so why study data science? Okay, if you study under data making, it makes us rich. Okay, so that's one reason. But why study? Okay, let's come to the serious part, right? So I said like this is a multi-trillion dollar industry. So we humans are lazy. Okay, so if I say okay, the presentation is over, automatically the video should be stored, compiled, and all those stuff so that I can put it on YouTube. So, but that doesn't happen. Okay, so there's a lot of things that can be solved using data science. If I say lights off or dim the lights or um, what to say or reduce the fan speed a little below or something like that. Today's intelligence, I don't think it handles very well. And even now, when I say "Hey Siri," that's it. Siri doesn't work on my laptop. I don't know why. There's a lot of things that needs to be solved in artificial intelligence, data science. A lot of quality gaps are there, so we need a lot of engineers. In fact, the programmer demand is set to double every 5 years. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 16, 32, 64. So the amount of programmer just keeps on doubling. So within few steps, the amount of programmers needed might theoretically become more than the population of Earth, but I don't think so. But the thing is, like, rather than writing a lot of programs, you can solve some problems with data science or machine learning or artificial intelligence. So these three terms are just kind of interrelated. So don't get confused and all those stuff. So rather than be employing like 100 programmers to write a program to say whether this picture is orange or apple, I can just give it to a data science algorithm and do it far cheap. So it reduced the cost of producing software and all those stuff. And another one is math. Yeah, do you need math to do data science? Yes, absolutely yes. People who say no are cheating you, right? So you absolutely need to know math. Possibly you can get away with the basic stuff without knowing math, but the real advanced thing you just need to know math, right? So that's it. So go to Khan Academy or something like that. Learn math. There are plenty of resources on the internet, so learn math and all that stuff. So math is not a term that needs explanation to people, but the thing is, yeah, I just put you just need to learn math, right? If you want to learn in multi-trillion dollar sector, you need to know math, right? Okay, fine. And job, as I said, like number of programmers needed it just keeps doubling every year. That can't happen forever. So you need to have some smart solutions like data science, machine learning, AI, and all those stuff. You need to apply those techniques to reduce the number of human work. to increase the quality of life. Imagine a robot that picks garbage and all those stuff and sorts things, bakes cakes, puts icing on it, and it's very much human like this show in cinemas. So a lot of distance to go, and a lot of things needs to be cracked. So we do need lot of data scientists, AI experts, machine learning experts, whatever name you might call them. So yeah, there is tremendous job prospect. So you need to okay, like if you want to get a very good job, or if you want to get a job, I won't say very good, because very good depends on a lot other factors than you having the skill and all those stuff. So if you want to get a job, data science could be a thing, provided if you like it and all those stuff. If you feel like computers learning stuff is cool, yeah, data science is for you, right? So that's it. So some of the terms I think I have demystified and all those stuff. Hopefully, if this video is put up, put your comments so that like I can put more videos like this and something. So it also makes me feel happy to educate the world about this field and all those stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope to see your comments.